What's good? We back. It's Box Clink and more. Y'all know we do more than boxing. Don't let the name fool you. But back, probably do a Super Bowl prediction a little bit later. But talking about the lack of buzz for the Super Bowl this year, which is Super Bowl 52. I haven't seen the Super Bowl get less buzz than this, in my lifetime. And I've been around for a lot of Super Bowls. And it's Philadelphia versus New England Patriots. Now, if Carson Wentz was the quarterback of the Eagles, maybe, it'd have been different. Maybe it had way more buzz probably because he would have been two MVP candidates head up. I mean, it would have been quarterback versus quarterback. We know it's a quarterback-driven league. The Eagles don't have no stars to really hang on, like the Patriots got Gronk and Brady. I mean, a lot of people don't believe in the Eagles, man. They seen this story with Tom Brady, five times before, and most people believe they knew how the script is going to be written. And, a lot of people, it's not interested in it. I mean, I'm really not. And I'm a football fanatic, and it really has what's been going on in the NFL with the domestic violence and how they treating Kaepernick. Mostly the Kaepernick thing is really, took a lot of people out of play for the NFL, and they're trending towards having one of their worst ratings for the Super Bowl. It will not break a record this year, and I stand on that. I think it's going to be one of the lowest rated Super Bowls in the last 10 years, probably more. It's in Minnesota. They have a freshly new stadium up there, and for me, I didn't do reaction to the NFC-AFC Championship game because I just thought it was some of the fishiest things that I've seen in the NFL in a long time. I mean, I've never seen a number 5 defense in the Minnesota Vikings, go to Philly and give up so many touchdowns to a guy, Nick Foles, who couldn't even throw a touchdown on a middle of the pack defense in Dallas. I just really think it's orchestrated, man. I really think it's a setup. NFL, and it's hard not to think of it. Jacksonville changed their whole philosophy in the second half, and they cave in, when they could have kept doing what they was doing. So, I mean, at the end of the day, that's just my brief breakdown on that, man. I just thought it was fishy. People say, oh, conspiracy brother. Yep, conspiracy brother here. But, I'm kind of getting, drawn away from the NFL. I'm starting not to like it. And this don't have nothing to do with the Kaepernick stuff. I'm starting not to like the rules. I'm starting not to like how they just trying to make a catch of science. I'm just tired of the BS. It just seems like it is orchestrated, and it is like some WWE type, script written type stuff. But back to the topic, the Super Bowl, not interested. It's whack. Is it some people tired of Tom Brady? Yes. Some people think it's not competitive. Yes. To me, it's not competitive. When I already know 100% or 99% sure I know the outcome, it is what it is, And if Philly wins, I mean, they win. It just seems like a sob story to give Philly a championship. Most people be pulling for Philly because they don't like New England. And if Philly makes it a ball game and win, a lot of people be happy. But, I just don't care. I don't care for the game. I don't care for this mismatch. It's a mismatch to me. I mean, it's not interesting, Just as Case Keenum turned into Case Keenum at the wrong time, I expect Nick Foles to turn back into Nick Foles at the wrong time for Philly. People talk about Philly defense and their front seven is nasty, but the back end ain't that good, man. I'll tell you that right now. They're not going to be at home. It's not going to be cold. It's going to be a temperature-controlled dome, and I expect Tom Brady to eat. I expect Gronkowski to play. I expect them to dog walk Philly, in my opinion. And it's just not interesting. Whatever reason it is, I haven't heard a lot of buzz on it, and just ready to move on. And to the draft. To me, the draft is more interesting than the Super Bowl will be this year. And hopefully, the NFL can kind of restructure things and kind of get the fans back. With the Kaepernick situation and the standing for the national anthem, they kind of alienated the white America and the minorities as well, and they pissed off both sides. So they need to, kind of mend them fences on both sides. And they started doing that by keeping the teams back in the locker room. And they need to start to make the NFL fun again. Stop with all the replays of the catches and simplify the game more, and get the better. Get it back to organic football. Stop penalizing people so much, and the fans will come back and stop being stuck up. But Super Bowl, no buzz in my mind. But we gone.